Now then guys, I'm back. Today we're in the beautiful Lake District in the Coniston area. So we're going to be doing a big loop today, but we're not going to be doing the old man of Coniston, seeing as I've already done that. So we're going to be going up through the copper mines, I believe, up to Lever's Water, steep little incline, and we're going to be taking a right towards Wetherlam, which I believe is the highest peak today. Sorry I haven't been out in a while. The stress of a van and everything else is an absolute killer, but it's virtually to how I want it. So we're pretty much there. And hopefully we'll be back out a lot more. Right, let's see what this route's supposed to be about today. Weather's not supposed to be bad, bit cloudy. It's supposed to feel like it's -4, but we should be alright in that. Wait for the I'm so tired parts, because I will be shattered today. Let's go. I've literally just had the feeling that I've already done this route. I don't know whether it's because I've done the old man of Coniston already, or that it's the same area. Oh, that wind's picking up. Or whether it's because I have actually done it. Oh. So we'll soon see. Absolute nightmare if I have. But oh well, we're out. We'll make another video of it. Maybe this one will be better. That's if I haven't done a video already. We'll see. Wow. What an absolutely beautiful place. And you get your massive golden nugget, which is just down here, and you've got all the old mining houses and the carts, tracks, and the ruins of some of the old houses, as well as this nice big massive beautiful one just behind. And yeah, like I said a couple of clips ago, I'm positive I've done this, but if I remember rightly, it was a nice, decent challenge, so we're still going to enjoy it regardless. It's only like when I've done the Yorkshire Three Peaks about 8 times now, so it's only something similar. Now let's crack on. Told you I'd been here. So Simon's Nick, which is this stone here, and it says on it, Simon's Nick is named after a miner led to the copper by fairies. I'll tell no one, Simon said. A drunken boast at the inn, and boom, the next day was dead. So that's what that says on that rock, which leads me to wonder, he told someone and all that really, but how true is it? Or did someone just go, there's a bit of copper up here, we'll go do it? But I don't like the tale behind it. And if I remember rightly now, the hill on this bit is absolutely awful. So yeah, let's enjoy a good little bit of torture and show you these little caves on the way. So if you have a look at this. Whoa! God knows how far they're going. I'm assuming right into the mountain. Hello? Not on my own, I'm not that daft. Hello? It's weird because it almost feels like I can hear someone in it. And I mean, technically, it is still a working mine, I believe. But yeah, you won't get me in there. Watch too many horror movies. Right, let's crack on up this absolutely awful sketchy path. Let's have it. Whoa! It's a no from me, is that? Wow. And I would imagine there's absolutely loads of these, either escape tunnels or ventilation shafts. I'm not entirely sure, but hey ho, look at how beautiful that is. Water is so clear. How beautiful is that? Although people would just say it's water coming down the side of a mountain, and it's not that spectacular, but just listening to that and seeing it, so relaxing. Right, let's crack on because we're going to get up this little awful sketchy bit now. Yeah. Wow, this is slippy. Wow. So, I don't know if you can see it on the video. There is a gate there, so no one can get in. But look at the size of this. Wow. Absolutely crazy. And I mean, I completely I missed this last time, but if you can just see, you can see where they've built a little bridge here to stop it from collapsing in, as well as they've got beams everywhere. This is insane. Completely missed this last time. Wow. I absolutely love stuff like this. This is crazy. Right, time to get back up this steep bit. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I think the mountain is supporting itself, right? But I'm not sure. I've no idea what I'm talking about, if I'm honest. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I think I know why I missed it last time, but this is nuts. Look at this. Ah. Wow. So that is just this little bit behind, which is literally just off the trail. It is technically cordoned off, so you shouldn't go there, but I mean it is pretty cool just for a quick little explore. I mean I don't fancy going further down into the big one that we went into first, but yeah. And I know why I missed it last time, because I was videoing a rainbow which was just behind, and it was literally just on the tarn, which were pretty crazy. I'll see whether I can put it in the video of it last time, but yeah. See, so now I'm pretty glad that I've come back the second time. It's proper made me day. Right, time to crack on into the clouds now, where it's going to get a lot worse, a little bit more sketchier, and the winds are supposed to hit to about 40 miles per hour, so should be fun. So as you can see now, the weather has completely changed. I'm submerged in the cloud now, and that wind hasn't half picked up. This is far harder than what I remembered. Not that it's really hard, but I mean, wow, it's caught me off guard a little bit. Oh well, we're nearly up to the top now where the ridge is, so once we get onto the ridge, shouldn't be as bad. I mean the wind will be, the cloud will be, but I mean in terms of it being overly strenuous, I can't imagine it. Wow, I've got to have all of this up so it keeps me hat on. Looks like a coconut. Should have just bought a woolly hat. Turn it. Oh well, let's crack on up this. Woo! So we're on the top of the ridgeline now, and you've got Leather's Hawes just there behind, which you can barely see. But yeah, as you can see now, we are on the ridgeline, and already I can hear the wind bellowing on the other, just over the edge here. But our first peak along here now is going to be Great Howe Crags, I believe, and then from there we're going to head down towards Swirl Howe and that way then. So yeah, let's see what this gets like, because I can imagine the wind's going to be a little bit rough. Let's go. So we're at the top of Great Howe Crags, and the weather is absolutely nuts. Wow, that wind is so strong. So, on that note, wow, here we go. On that note, before my hat blows away, there's nothing to see other than sharp rocks. Woo! Wow. That is brutal. So that, let's get away from that bit. So that were great how cracked. Whoa, and the wind and half picked up. Wow. Whew. So now, I believe from there we're going to be heading down to Swalehow. I believe. The time we shop we'll see. Oh, this wind, wow. That is bitter. Let's crack on though. It's a little bit exciting. How? And you've got a bloody big cairn to tell you that you're here. But boy, is the weather bad. I knew the wind was going to be bad and cold, but woo, this is exciting. Look at that when you turn into it. Oh my god. Right. I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds whether to go to the crash site or whether I go down towards Wetherlam now. We'll see. Oh my god! Oh wow! This weather is absolutely insane. I've literally just been walking sideways. Woo-hoo-hoo. So we are going to Great Cars, but then we've got to pass back through this exact same bit where the wind's coming straight over the top of the mountain, and it's absolutely insane. So it's going to be a quick journey to the top of Great Cars, because I don't believe I've been to the top of that before. Then back and we crack on with the original route. Woo, my camera's getting wordy. Wow. Right, time to crack on, get there, get back, because this is nuts. So with that, the top of Great Crags, I've ended up having these on because I can't see anything when I'm looking into the wind. So yeah, woo, few rocks, wind's still bad. Some bloke literally just passed me as well, so I'm not the only nutter that is out in this. Anyways, we're gonna head back now and go on to the original route. Let's have it. We're just at the Halifax bomber, the LL505, which crash landed here in 1944. So yeah, what, back end of the World War, towards that way, World War II even. Crazy. 8 crew members lost their life as this plaque resembles and shows memory to them, which is a really beautiful gesture. I mean, you do have part of the wreckage here, and I'm just crouching down behind it all to get out of that weather, because it is absolutely insane. And I mean, you can't actually see a thing up here, so imagine in them days when they didn't have the technology like we do now. You know, it's sad, but I mean, this is a beautiful memorial. Wow. And I mean, you had 2 lads on this which were 19, then three of them 20, one at 21, one at 27, and then one at 33 years old, which is absolutely no age to die. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Right, let's crack on and get through this bit. Well, that was absolutely petrifying, considering on the way back end after the War Memorial, the wind got that strong, it took me straight off my feet, and I'm not gonna lie, packed it a little bit. Woo-hoo! I think that's probably the strongest wind I've ever been out in, is that bit. So fingers crossed this next bit isn't as bad, you know. Absolutely freezing as well. I think it might be time for the jacket. We'll see, we're probably going to warm up again. But let's crack on. This wind is absolutely brutal, man. Whew. Forcing you over every time. Whew. It's tiring, especially when you're going into it. Wow. But these help massively. Help me to stop squinting, and so I can actually see where I'm going. Whew. Wow. I didn't realise it was going to be as challenging as what it is today, but I underestimated that. Time to head up then now to Wetherlam. I believe it's Wetherlam next, I'm not entirely sure. My little pin nose. Boop boop boop. Now let's crack on. So this is the top of Black Sails. It's a little peak which I had on the route, which is just off track on the way to Wetherlam. And all it is pretty much a bit of rock, so it's like a crag really. But God knows what the views are like, so you can't see anything. But we are at the top of Black Sails. Woo! Right, I'm glad that wind's calmed down a bit here, but yeah, it's been a nightmare. Right, let's head to Wetherlam. We're not far away from that now. So we are now at the top of Wetherlam, which I'll get up to the top of in a sec. But the wind is ridiculous. Wetherlam! Wow! Get me off this summit. Woo. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Wow. First the big, heavy, fast gust gets you, and then that constant flow of wind as well, then behind it afterwards. Wow. Insane. Let's get down to the next peak. I think this is the highest peak now though, so we should be alright. Going downwards, hopefully. Less wind. Whew. This is insane. So let's crack on, because there is literally nothing to see. Whew. It's literally a video to see if I make it back to my van today. Whoa. Let's go. Well, at least we've got beautiful views again. Oh. I mean, how nice. But I've just walked past a group of about 8 people, and they asked if the goggles were necessary. I think it wanted it, especially when the wind gets you like that. Wow. Woo. Boy. So this isn't a peak or anything like that, but it's just a beautiful ridge which gives you a good view of everything, and it even looks Bleetan, which is the Great Langdales, and is my all-time favourite place. Is the Great Langdales, especially like you've got Jack's Rake, and then oh jeez, I can't even remember the name on top of it now. Anyways, it's my favourite place in the lakes. It's absolutely beautiful, and I will be there this year with the family again. Tina's my eldest daughter. Absolutely loved it last time, so why not? Even more so now that we've got the van and we're not going to be in a tent. Wow, look at how beautiful. Oh, so nice. It looks like the weather is getting slightly darker and dingier, especially over towards the Windermere area. It looks like it's a nice rain cloud coming in, which means I need to get a shift on because I didn't bring a waterproof. I don't want to get wet, because that'll just add to the annoyance that I've had today. I've enjoyed it, but still. Right, let's crack on down this beautiful ridge line, which goes up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Right, let's go. You know, now that I think of it, I don't know if I have done this route. I mean, I've definitely done the copper mine bit and seen a bit about the ferries, but I'm not entirely sure about this. I mean, I don't remember any of where I'm walking now. I mean, I haven't got the best memory, but I kind of do remember my mountains. This is absolutely beautiful. Insane, look at all of it around. This is one beautiful, beautiful place. I'm getting some sort of like Harry Potter vibes. As if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, unreal place. absolutely beautiful. Let's carry on. Whoa, it's nearly took me out. Right. Yeah. So just down here is the Tilbury waterfall. It's a beautiful little waterfall really. Shame we can't get to it because of the massive drop, but I'm not going down to that. That's far too steep to go down to come back up as well. Not today. Not when the weather's like it is. Wow, it's still nippy. So we're finally back in the van after what felt like an absolute grueler of a walk or hike. I mean, that wind was a lot worse than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, took me off my feet twice whilst I was walking on that. So yeah, that wasn't exactly a nice experience. I did start to think like, right, okay, what the hell am I even doing here? Should I be turning back or not? But then I knew that every time you got behind like one of the rock faces, you wouldn't feel it as much. And then the further down I was going, it was getting easier. So I pushed through it, and yeah, glad I did, because the end of that walk was absolutely beautiful. Now I know that I says that I've done it before, but that last bit I can't remember. So God knows, I'll have to have a look back through the videos and see whether I have done it. And if I have done it, I'll bob it in one at bottom or something and see whether it is. But I'm sure I've been to the top of wetherlam before. It just might not be the last finishing bit. So it might be a completely different route but with the same peak in it. I don't know. But yeah, overall that is an absolute beauty. I mean, you're greeted with a copper mine straight away with a big copper nugget sat there in the old little mining village. And yeah, it's really nice. Some tough challenges going uphill on that, but that's what I needed. I haven't been out in a while since I've been in this, getting this all done out. And I will do a video possibly to show you what it's all like once I've tidied and sorted everything else out, and yeah, we'll see. Anyways, if you've liked the video, don't forget, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one very soon, I hope. Bye now.